Hello everyone, welcome to Finance Wisdom channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how to be good with your money, lessons from the rich. If you are new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about the lessons from the rich to get even richer. The life of a millionaire is not always glamorous or flashy, but it's filled with hard work and dedication. You may have heard stories about people who became famous overnight because their riches allowed them for extravagant lifestyle. However, these individuals often fade into obscurity after single endeavors rather than building on past success. In contrast, many successful business owners started poor yet managed to stay afloat through various economic upturns by learning how each new economy operates differently. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's learn some lessons from the rich to get rich. The history of the world's most prosperous countries is full of people who were able to get rich by learning from others. Without this lesson, we can't do it. But it might be difficult for us because we are not born into wealth or privilege. Instead, our society teaches that success comes only through hard work, which some may consider less glamorous than being royalty. First lesson: most people work for money. Wealthy people have money to work for them. Yes, you heard that correctly. Many people think this lesson is a myth, but it's not. Making money is all about finding a way to generate cash flow. And if you don't have any assets or skills that can be sold on the market for income, then working at something will likely do nicely. Early steps in building wealth include getting an actual salary, so as long as your job doesn't require much training, it should help set up primary stability before trying anything else. We all want to be rich, but the difference between someone who has money and you or me is that they don't stay in one job for very long. Rich people know how important it will become when trying to make their fortune. Becoming wealthy requires hiring others into employment instead of having a standard 9 to 5 position where your earnings are dependent upon what company employs them at any given time. The rest of us typically spend our livestock working within this cycle, never getting too far ahead because we think there might have been some breakthrough every time. But the rich learn how valuable it is to be self-sufficient early. And running a business is about understanding what resources and people you can leverage for your company to do well, even if that means lessening their labor obligations by exchanging them with wages or other forms of compensation like tips, which some might consider income. You can find your proper niche and work with people who share the same passions by becoming an entrepreneur. You might not need employees because of this flexibility. Instead, subcontractors or other business owners could do some jobs that generates income while giving them more time off than they would have had if working directly on production lines. As you grow your business, the profits that were once earmarked for personal use are now being reinvested into the building and increasing income. Second lesson, it's not how much money you make that matters. It's how much money you keep. What matters is how much money you keep. It's not about making a lot of cash. It's just having any kind at all, even if that means being debt free and living off your investments rather than focusing on employment for its own sake. The emphasis on saving money is one behavior that sets rich people apart from others. These individuals are always looking for ways to save more to afford their next big purchase or retirement fund without tapping into other sources like credit cards. The challenge for most people is that their budget priorities go to spend. Saving gets only what's left after paying necessary expenses and a few luxuries, which can be challenging when you're trying your best but don't have enough cash flow every month. For example, you have a net household income of $4,000 per month. After paying necessary expenses and a few luxuries, you have $200 left in savings. That means only 5% of your net monthly income goes into savings. When people don't save for emergencies and other costly surprises, they're more likely to fall behind on their credit card bills or mortgage payments. The rich are a very different breed when it comes to finances. The average person might not even know where they should start saving and investing 30% or more of their income. But for those who want what's best, which usually means being wealthy, the stakes can't be higher, 10%, 50%. Savings and investments are the key to long-term financial success. As you save more money, your income can grow too. Third lesson, it pays to own, not rent. Owning a home is the ultimate recipe for wealth and well-being. The equity you build from buying makes your monthly payments more manageable, giving you time to focus on other essential aspects of life, but not as financially driven as family or hobbies. It pays to own homes rather than renting them because when people sell their houses, they often get back much higher prices than what was paid originally, which can allow one to have greater control over how much money goes into savings each month instead of having it all taken care of by someone else. Fourth lesson, good health saves money. Health is the most incredible wealth. In a world where money talks, good health buys you peace of mind and happiness that can't be bought with dollars any day of the week. This is a well known fact. Get your health in order, and you'll be able to save money on doctor's bills, prescription drugs, or even just by feeling better. A healthy lifestyle can add years to our life as we know it while also helping us avoid financially devastating circumstances such as retirement funds lost because of missed workdays due to illness. Not to mention how much more productive those extra hours are when they spent at home instead of stuck inside sick beds or hospitals with doctors' needles sticking into them nonstop. There has never been any study done yet that shows exactly how much revenue will decrease, but I bet it is huge. Fifth lesson, just because you can doesn't mean you should. The rich get richer, but that doesn't mean you should spend your money on anything other than what's necessary. Save more and invest in becoming a millionaire. You'll never be able to enjoy life if you're always working for someone else. Frugality doesn't have anything to do with being cheap or miserly. It's just common sense that the best way is going out there and make sure your hard earned money goes as far as possible. Sixth lesson, working all your life for someone else can lead to financial struggle. Who wants to work their whole life for someone else when they could be happy doing someone meaningful? If you're a skilled professional and want to get paid for your skills, one way is by selling them either business to business or general public platforms. You may find yourself earning $60 per hour at first, but that could gradually rise into the hundreds of dollars range as time goes by. Seventh, be generous. We all want to be rich in spirit. Sometimes it's hard when we're going through tough times. But there are ways for you to make a difference and be grateful no matter what life throws at us. You can start by being kinder as usual, even if it is just giving someone the shirt off your back or taking their groceries from store shelves because they don't have enough money today. Small acts like this will help remind ourselves why we're here on earth: to love one another and do good deeds. Give and you shall receive. You'll be surprised at how good it feels when others are happier because of your selflessness. Successful people don't get rich because they figured out how to make a buck. They work hard and long hours, which is more than enough for anyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.